All right, here. Remake. I wasn't satisfied with the last version of this video, so I'm remaking it. To get people to like you, you need to put yourself in their minds, in their perspective, because humans are pretty similar to each other, and most people, fucking everyone likes talking about themselves. Even if they deny it, they actually do. Uh, and everyone really likes talking about themselves. They like hearing their own name. They like feeling important. All of this is stuff that I've learned and I've practiced from How to Influence and Influence People. Great book. Amazing book. I would suggest you read it. You can buy it on Amazon for like nothing. And it will change your life. My point is, people really like feeling, I guess, desired in some way, needed. And that, okay, you want to get people to like you, right? Actionable step, make them talk about themselves and genuinely, authentically care about their response, care about other people, like for real. Because if you don't, then that's kind of a sad existence. That's not very. It's not very inclusive for me to say, but I've thought about it, and well, why? This kind of connects to the last video, I guess, the one on Wednesday, because, well, why not care? If you do care, things are going to be more fun that way. And if you don't care, then your life's going to be pretty bleak. But also, caring will get you through life much easier because people notice if you care or not. People notice if you're genuine or not. If you're asking just like interview questions, like, oh, what's your favorite color? Oh, wow, that's so cool. Where'd you get that from? People are going to notice that you don't actually care. But if you do, and you're asking them like genuine questions because of your genuine interest, they'll like you. People like people who are genuine. And if you're being genuine and you ask them you make them talk about themselves and you actually like actively listen to what they're saying, be an actually good listener, not just a passive listener. Uh, and I mean that in the sense like a lot of people say they're good listeners, but they're actually not because it takes a lot of work to be a good listener. To actually be a good listener, you need to like take in all the words that they're saying, think about what they're saying, and then respond to what they are saying. It sounds basic, but most people don't do this. They think about their own self-interests, and therefore they respond to their own version of what the other person is saying, not what they're saying. I think you get the idea. And so, I mean, be a good listener. Be a genuine listener. Listen to what they're saying. Respond to what they're saying. Ask a follow-up question in relation to what they're saying that would interest them. Ask, maybe not like, sure, you should ask questions that you want to hear the answer to, but also think about the fact that ask questions that they would find stimulating to answer. Like, oh, how'd you get that scar? Oh, why? Or is it, or maybe that's not the best example, but like, ask questions that they want to respond to, that they find interesting about themselves. If you here, if you see a guy walking on the street with huge stonking muscles, like, and he's wearing an outfit that clearly shows off his muscles, for example, he probably cares a fair bit about his physique. And as such, if you ask that person questions about his physique and like, oh, how'd you get this? Like, bro, what's your workout regime? Workout schedule? You get the idea. He's gonna be like super motivated to answer, and he's gonna be like, "Whoa, this guy's thoughtful. He actually listens to me, and he looks at me for who I am, and he cares." Stuff like this, and it it sounds like just having people talk about themselves in your presence wouldn't have as big of an effect as it does. People love talking about themselves, and they love people that help them, let them talk about themselves. And so they are way more likely to accommodate or cooperate afterwards. Obviously, be like respectful. That's like another super obvious thing to do. Be respectful. Be the change you want to see in the world. Behave unto others as you would have them behave unto you, or act, or whatever that quote was. Because, I mean, you're not gonna get anywhere by being an asshole. People are just gonna be an asshole towards you. But if you're a good person, you know, good karma and all that. That's also a philosophical thing. If you treat people well, they're gonna treat you well, and they're gonna help you because you help them. Simple, but people don't practice this practically. And so if you want to actually be liked as an individual, then make people like you by making them like you. Do things that they like. Do things that allow them to do things that they like doing. Specifically around you, because then they like you. And I think it's not just... Yeah, no, both people get something out of this. Like, you get their friendship and cooperation and whatever. And, well, they get yours. It's a give scenario. And it's nice. So, yeah. Also, like, smile. If a smile is contagious. And so if you greet people with a smile, you walk around smiling all the time, people are going to be so much happier to see you. And also, you're going to be happier to walk around. If you smile all the time, people are going to notice that, and they're going to be happier to see you. And if you... Well, I mean, even if the smile is fake at first, it becomes genuine as you keep smiling. See me smile right now, and I that makes me happier to do. So why not smile all the time? Especially when you greet new people. Yeah. Another thing that you can do is to what was I going to say? Right, remember people's names. Because these are all things that are said in this book, by the way. I've used them and they work very effectively. And so I want to teach them to you. Remember people's names, because to a person, their name is the sweetest thing in the world. Their name is more important to them than any other name combined. Than all other names combined. And so remembering people's names and actually saying their name, like their full name when you're talking to them. Maybe not like surname and everything, but like remembering their name when you're talking to them, addressing them, means that you care. And so they start caring about you. They treat you better because you treat them better. People give back to the people they get stuff from. And so if you just keep on giving, then you'll be infinitely rich, I guess. So remember people's names. They're really important. I guess, yeah, actually, personally, I have problems remembering people's names. And so I'm practicing like specifically how to remember people's names. Like in a first interaction, most people don't even remember a person's name. Like, oh yeah, shake hands, hello, my name's this, your name's this. By the end of the interaction, you don't remember their name, or most people. And that's the same for me. It's been the same, but I'm changing that. And steps towards changing that is to specifically like hammer the name into your head. Say someone's name is Alex. Alex. Just call it Alex. I'll specifically like look at his face and his features, and be like, "This is Alex. This is Alex." Like, what are facts about his, not just like his looks, but also his aspirations, his ambitions. Like, oh yeah, Alex likes this. Alex wants to buy a sports car. And I'll specifically remember Alex wants to buy a sports car and he looks like this. He wears those kinds of clothes. He has this kind of family. And then the name sticks. So yeah. There are other things you can do as well, but I don't necessarily remember all of them, and they're a bit situational. It's like if a name is really complex, you could like write it down. Like ask like, how do I spell your name? Then you write it down, maybe a good few times to actually have it stick to you. And eventually it will. And sure, this seems like a lot of work just to remember someone's name, but remembering someone's name is infinitely important to that person. And you lose a lot of respect by not remembering someone's name. Something I realized, and something that I'm fixing with myself. Because I want to be the kind of person that remembers everyone's names. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's that one. I think you got something out of this. Try practicing that like as soon as you can. Like the next person you talk to, try doing what I've told you to do. And I promise you will see improvements in your social relationship with that individual. Yeah. I feel confident promising that because, well, it's unreasonable not to. Outside of that, besides that, go for a walk. Yeah, go for a walk. See if you can find a place you haven't been to in your local area. Like, be a little bit adventurous. Maybe climb a tree as well. That's fun. Right. See ya. Peace. No, I want to be. Yeah. 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 I don't have anything else to say. I just want to be a little bit more genuine with a goodbye. I'll see you.